Good evening. Welcome to the semi-final of the Shanghai Masters. We're joining it within the game. The game has been playing for a while. Peter Stevens versus Jamie Anderson. The score is 1-0. This is the second set. Peter Stevens has won the first frame. So this is the second frame in set two. The winner is the first two sets. So obviously Jamie in a better position at the moment and needs this set for a win. He has won the first set in the first frame in the second set. So this frame is quite important. So Peter, now we're just joining it in the semi-final. $20 points in front. Jamie needs snookers, so it looks as though Peter's could be winning this second set to make it one set each, and should have an interesting third and final set. And that confirms it. That blue confirms it. So we're going to go into a final set now. It should be very interesting. Jamie getting the first set quite comfortably, it seemed. Quite quickly, no response from Peter, 2-0, and Peter's reciprocated and won 2-0 in this third set. So we're just waiting now for the third set to begin. And this is We're back now. There's a slight technical issue there, but we're back. And it looks as though Jamie's got a good lead here. (48-0). So first blood to Jamie in this final third set of the Shanghai Masters. And it's an interesting setup now this season. It's getting quite interesting as Peter Stevens has won the last two events, the EPL 2 and he also won the Gibraltar. So Peter is showing some #1 form, and possibly the question could be asked, is Peter the new kid on the block, so to speak? And he's got to battle that out with Igor Radno and Jamie Anderson, and to a certain extent maybe Alan Lockett, but Peter's won 2 tournaments on the trot, as I've just said. So, and Jamie's won 2 events this season. So this season is looking to be quite interesting as we come up to the halfway point. There's a few more tournaments yet for the halfway point. We've got EPL 3, the Paul Hunter Classic. But Jamie's showing some strength here. He's giving Peter a game. Peter's had some really good form. So Jamie's giving him a challenge. So clarifying the score of the match. So just to clarify, it's 1 set each. And this is the first frame of the final third sets. Now, Jamie has a chance. A bad cut in there by Peter. $15 points in front for Jamie. Has the pink. Probably take the blue for a better position on the red. 20 points in front now. Follow on for the pink. He wants to get a good position on this yellow. And he could do this cut into the top middle and just past the blue slightly. So a chance here for Jamie. And Peter now needs snookers. So advantage to Jamie. He's got a long green here, or a possible snooker. Or both. Possibly a shot to nothing there, leaving for a snooker. So Pete is in some trouble. in this in frame one of the final set. That's a nice shot. Has left it open though. Got out the snooker, but Jamie has a chance and really just needs the green and possibly the brown, but I think the green will be enough. He's got it. He's not snookered, so barring anything unusual, Jamie should have this first frame of the third set. And he has. So Jamie wins frame one of the final set of the Shanghai Masters. So it's one set each, but Jamie has a 1-0 lead in the third set. So frame two in set three of the Shanghai Masters semi-final between Peter Stevens and Jamie Anderson. Jamie Anderson has the first frame in this set, just needs one more frame to win and go through to the final. So Peter Stevens now has to win all frames, has to avoid making any substantial mistakes and letting Jamie in. Slightly gone against form. Peter would have been the slight favourite for this match. So Jamie has played well and showed has played a good match, shown what he can do. Not over yet. Can Peter show he means business? Or is, on this occasion, Jamie just a bit too much for him? Mistake there by Jamie, but there's no harm done, really. Nothing really on for Peter. Just has to find a sweet spot for the white in the bulk area. And maybe I was mentioning earlier, we had some technical issues, perhaps recorded. This not only is the match, a challenge match to get into the final of the Shanghai Masters, this is also a match where the winner will be number 2 seed. Peter Stevens has temporarily taken over Jamie Anderson in the number 2 seed spot of the world rankings, the FSC world rankings, based on the fact that Peter didn't have any prize money from this tournament last season. And so anything he's earning at the moment in this tournament is just a plus. Whereas Jamie already had some capital, so to speak, from last year. So anything won in this tournament is replacing what was won last year. So technically Peter is just adding to his amount, and depending on Jamie's results or the amount he wins, it will replace what he won last year. So that's the reason Peter at the moment has just taken over Jamie Anderson's #2 spot. And the conclusion of this match is more than likely to affect the positioning in seed. So if Jamie can win this, he probably will take over the #2 spot again, which Peter has taken over for the time being. So Jamie in amongst the balls, doesn't really have anything on. He's trying a shot into the middle. Great shot, good spot. So great chance for Jamie here. Balls are nicely spread. Blue into the pack. Has options. It's the colours he needs to work out here first. The pink possibly into the bottom right hand corner as you look at it on the screen. Pocket. There's the black as well. So a cut into the bottom left, but he's taking the pink on. So pink will be on its spot now, which is basically in the same position. So you can play with the pink for a bit. But the two reds on the black spot are causing a little bit of difficulty. Puts a lot of top on. He's going for the green now. Needs a deep screw or a lot of top to get back into the mix, which he has, and it's just a matter of where he's going to land here. He's got the red into the middle spot, top middle. Checking if the pink will go. He's looking at one of the difficult reds that are on the black spot that's causing a little bit of trouble with this break. He's going to try for that. It's not an easy shot, this. He's got it, though. Nice shot. Is he on the black? He's looking at it. He's sat back up so it doesn't look like it goes. So, and does the pink go? The pink goes into the bottom right, the bottom right corner pocket, but I'm not sure if it goes into the middle. It doesn't. He's gone for it and he's missed. So it wasn't a straightforward table that Jamie had. There were some obstacles. The reds and the black spot were causing a little bit of difficulty in having a flowing break, and obviously that has caused Jamie some negotiating around the table, and that pink was just one shot too far. So Peter now has a chance, and the white has come a bit near the cushion than he would have liked. It's still a potable shot, but he just needs to be careful. He gets it. So he now has two clear reds. It's all about position here. Positioning on the colours. The black, I think, does go into the top left-hand pocket. Just squeezes past that red, which is up near the black spot, but he just wants a better angle than that shot was offering there. He was on an angle, so he couldn't really get straight on the black. So he's had to move around the table, and now he's got a much more difficult blue. Or the yellow, he's looking at the yellow, so it's whether he's going to play safe or try and go around the table. He's decided to play safe, very wise, I would say. That's a nice shot. So the semi-final of the Shanghai Masters between Peter Stevens and Jamie Anderson. Going to the bone, going to the last set. Jamie Anderson has won the first frame. Peter Stevens needs to win all frames now for any chance of going into the final. Jamie just needs this frame or any frame. Missed there by Jamie, and from that safety shot by Peter. So the pink being out of its own natural area is causing a little bit of consternation. But it's a nice shot. He's on the blue. The angle's a little bit awkward. Needs to get down to those reds. And that's a lovely shot. A nice, lots of top on the white. Cannoned onto the red, and now he has that red, but the black is obscured by the red near the spot. That red has caused this frame to be quite to be anything but free flowing. It's quite interesting how just the way the position of the balls can affect the game and obscure players' opportunity to clear up or make substantive breaks. He went for the yellow there, I think he went for, and which was a nice shot, and got round the table. This is not an easy shot here on the red. Nice screw back though. That's a good pot. He's looking a little bit more easier now. He just needs maybe one or two more shots to be in a bit more control. That, I don't think was one of them though. Not enough pace, so he's going to have to play safe here, unless he tries for a double, which at this stage I feel would be very risky. So 37 points to Peter Stevens, 24 points to Jamie Anderson. In frame 2 of set 3 of the Shanghai Masters semi-final. Peter Stevens needs all frames to go through to the final. Jamie Anderson just needs one frame. And that wasn't a great shot by Jamie. It was a good effort, but I think Peter can see this red over and gets it. Now where's the white going to land? He's on the blue. A deep screw here. And that's good pace. That's not too bad. Probably in between where he probably would have ideally liked it, but that should be okay. Red goes into the top left. So Peter's got a little bit of control of this frame now. Has the table. Has the advantage in points. Looking at what to do here. He's got the brown. It looks as though he's going for the brown. He's been cautious there and put the white on the right cushion, as you see it. So 20 points the difference, 35 points on the table. 20 points in favour of Peter Stevens. Jamie just tries to play a safety shot there. Peter's gone for it. He's missed it. I was going to say, it's just one of those shots where you kind of think it's an enticing shot to try, but it's not really that easy. He was close to the cushion. Now Jamie has the red now. And where's this white going? Well, could have been better actually. He's got a tough shot on the pink. both players have to be careful at this stage, and Jamie went for the pink. It was against a blind pocket, so those are always very difficult to try. I was just saying, both players just need to be very careful, because one mistake could cost them the match or the frame. And that is a yellow right over the pocket now, so Jamie now has the advantage. £19 points the difference. 27 on the table. Jamie deep screws the yellow. Now where's the green? Green's on its pocket. It's a good shot, so he needs position here on the brown. Decided to come back and try for the brown in the same pocket, but I don't think he's going to try that now. Doesn't have the angle. 14 points the difference. 22 on the table. Safety shot there by Anderson. So this is the end game. We're in the end game part of the match, and that's a bad shot there by Peter Stevens. Tried to get it behind the pink, but needed to make sure it was accurate, and it wasn't. So now Jamie has the brown. Can he get a bit of screw to come back so that he can pot the blue? Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it. He tried to position himself on the blue by hitting the shot hard on a middle pocket and didn't go in. So Peter now has a chance. Blue into the top left. 18 points of difference, 18 points on the table. So this blue will mean Jamie will need snookers. And that's basically it. So the frame should finish after this, barring any kind of fluke. And as far as I can tell, that should be the frame to Peter. And it is. So Peter wins frame 2 of set 3 of the final set of the Shanghai Masters. So it's a playoff for whoever wins this frame will go through to the semi-final. Great stuff. So the final frame of this semi-final match between Peter Stevens and Jamie Anderson, the prize is a finalist spots to play in the final on Thursday or Sunday against either Iger Radnor or Mike Mora. Foul there by Jamie as the beginnings of this frame get underway. So it's still one frame playoff. This, whatever's happened before doesn't matter. This is about this frame. This is for whoever wins this frame goes through, and it's been a topsy-turvy match. Jamie Anderson won the first set 2-0. Peter Stevens replied with the second set 2-0. Jamie Anderson won the first frame in this final set, and Peter Stevens won the next frame. So we're down to this last concluding frame. and it should be interesting. It should show a little bit of character about the players, who has that mental strength to play the right shots, who wants it more. And it's going to be interesting to find that out, as Jamie doesn't see anything on here. He's got to be careful here because there is a red in between the blue and the bulk area. So he has to be careful. He can't really bring the white into the bulk area because it might give an opportunity for Peter for the red into the middle pocket. So Jamie's just nestling in the pack. Peter does the same. It just shows you how vital this frame is. Any mistake that could be made could result in a conclusive break or conclusive advantage for the other player and make it much more difficult to be successful. Now, this is why they're not taking any chances. It's not about being impatient here. This is a game of snooker. Whatever it takes to win the frame, that's the main thing. And so just an exchange here of just short taps onto the red, not giving anything. That's the main thing, not to give anything away to the opponent. Jamie on the table now. He has access to the red near the bulk area. It's an option he could try just to break up the monotony of potting or tapping into the reds, but he's got to make sure that he doesn't leave anything on. There's a red at the bottom left cushion, which is potable from a distance, and just depends really on where the white lands. And that's good. It's tight on the cushion. That's the most important thing. It makes it a lot more difficult to make any kind of have any kind of control on the white. Peter's only option is to go for that red on the bottom left-hand cushion. And he tried to maybe go around the table, he tried to put a bit of side on the white, inside side, and that didn't work out. So Jamie won that safety battle there and has a chance. Red into the middle. Wrong side of the blue, though, I think. Looks as though the pink will go. Just has a red into the middle again. So Jamie's task here is to create some chances with the reds. He's got, say, three reds altogether, including the one he's going for, that are free. Black is potable. The pink is potable possibly into the top left. He's checking it there, and perhaps it doesn't go. So the pink is not potable. I would say it's only potable into the bottom middle pocket at the moment. This blue, though, will give him a chance on the red at the top left-hand cushion. Now I have the black or the pink to choose from here, and maybe you can open some reds up or just continue collecting points. Peter will be a little bit nervous, I would think, at the moment. A little bit tentative. Jamie has the table. Will he cannon into the black here or move for the pink or the blue? Oh, he's missed it. Jamie Anderson has just missed a relatively easy red, trying to go for position, trying to break up the black that was tight with another red. So, but he's not left anything on. That's quite lucky. So, and Peter has just made an unthinkable shot. I don't really know what he's doing there. Not enough side. He's caught a red that was near the pink, and Jamie now has another chance. So, mistake there by Peter. Can Jamie take advantage of this opportunity? Whoever wins this frame will go through to the final, will win the match. Oh, and he's not really got any position there on the colour. So Peter has another chance here. He will be back at the table, barring a fluke. Jamie just puts the white against as close to the left-hand cushion as he can to avoid giving Peter an easy shot. So 30 points for Jamie Anderson, 12 points for Peter, 18 points the difference. Still plenty of balls on the table. And Peter just needs to make sure that he doesn't leave anything here. He has options to pot, but they're very risky. This one he's going for now on the red near the bottom left-hand cushion into the middle or to the top is a risky shot. He's got to try and get that white safe, and he's run out of time. Jamie has the choice to either take the shot or leave it for Peter. Jamie's left this shot, so it's back on with Peter again, who run out of time. So it just shows you how much of a difficult shot this is in the situation they're both in. And he's decided just to play up against the pack, try and avoid leaving any chances. I think he's just about managed to avoid leaving that red over, which is over the bottom middle pocket. That's just looking at it now. It's quite a good shot, but there is this red here that Jamie has in the bottom right-hand pocket. And he's got it. Great shot by Jamie there, but he's not on the pink or the black. They're too close together. Has the green or the blue, and I think he's going to play safe. He's got to be careful though. He's great pot, and he went for the pot. He didn't think about going safe there. That's what Jamie's about. If there's a chance, he will try for it. That is a good and a bad thing. Or it's potentially good, it's potentially bad. It really just depends. And if he's confident and he's going for his shots, then obviously it's a successful thing because he's won a number of tournaments. So, and potentially now he has a strong points advantage. He has the table, the balls are in beautiful positions. The only obstacle he's got is the pink and the black are not fully available. And he might have to play with the blue, and the blue even is a bit obstructed by the red. That's a good shot though, and he's opened that red up, so the blue is available now. And this is a great opportunity for Jamie. Red into the bottom middle. And Jamie's making a nice conclusive break here. $49 points on the table, as far as I can work out. So Peter Stevens needs snookers. That's it. Jamie Anderson has won the semi-final with a wonderful break. He's on a 41 break now. Peter Stevens made a couple of mistakes, and that was, in the end, what made the difference. Jamie took advantage of his chances. So Jamie Anderson from Preston, Lancashire, will take himself into the final of the Shanghai Masters. And compete with either Igor Radnor or Mike Mora in the final on Thursday, or well, it will probably be on Sunday. It'll be on Sunday this week. And there you go. So Jamie Anderson wins the final. This wins the semi-final between Peter Stevens, a great match. And also he will take his number 2 spot back in the world rankings. Wonderful game. So Jamie Anderson has gone through to the semi-final of, gone through to the final of the Shanghai Masters. A great win. 2 sets to 0, 2 sets to 1 over Peter Stevens from Belgium. And the next semi-final will be between Mike Mora and Igor Radnor, which will take place on Wednesday, scheduled for Wednesday, 9 o'clock. So that should be interesting as well. Peter Stevens obviously been playing very well at the moment, and that was a slight surprise. I thought Peter may have begun his domination. There was an argument to say that Peter was playing in a way where he'd kind of worked out how to play online snooker, or kind of really adjusted himself and kind of settled into how you play it, and he was playing some really good snooker to show that. And but obviously Jamie's a very good player, and Jamie has won a number of tournaments, knows how to win, and has a great ability. And it just ended up Jamie had it. It was a close match in the end. Obviously, it went down to the final frame, so very interesting. And it just means now that Peter will dust himself down and go for the Paul Hunter Classic, which will be starting on Monday in the first to 4 frame tournament knockout. So it's all very interesting at the moment in FFC. There's a number of players who are very close to go in terms of level, and as the players have a discussion in the green room, kind of going over what happened in the match. Discussing about that final conclusive moment when Peter had a tough shot. He was close against the cushion, which Jamie had put him in. There's still quite a few reds on the table, but it was difficult for him to make a safety because the reds were close, available over the middle pockets, even if you're in the bulk. And that brings the end to this coverage. Hopefully we'll try and get the other semi-final between Iga Radnor and Mike Mora in. And of course the final, which will be on Sunday, barring any changes. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.